Go ahead! Jump!
Dr. Nefarious, I should have known you were behind this. Where have you taken me?
You don't recognize it? This is your home! The Great Clock!
Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time. This is a great sequel. Story starts off with you separated from Clank, and Ratchet tries to find a way back to Clank and ends up meeting another Lombax named Alistair, which is a friend of Ratchet's father, which his father's dead. Well, yeah, that doesn't matter. Clank is at the Great Clock, which is supposed to keep time, and it's not a time machine, which everyone seems to be trying to use it for. Dr. Nefarious is back and is trying to use the clock to turn back time, like I said, for all the evil villains to like fix their mistakes and defeat all the good guys and make sure that the villains always win, you know, always defeating the good guys. Alistair, you know, is also trying to turn back time to save all the Lombaxes that were killed or were set off, and he's the one that made the mistake. He trusted the villain from the very first, the prequel to The Crack in Time, the first game that was for the PS3, and, you know, yeah, he trusted him, and as soon as he made the robots for him, he destroyed the Lombaxes, and made the worst thing ever happening in history, and Alistair was exiled, and he's trying to fix what he did in the past. But doing this could tear the fabric of time and space in the entire game, so, you know, it's a great risk. Now, that's the story. The gameplay now, all the great weapons are back, you know. Anything to destroy something is definitely in your arsenal. They have Negotiator from the very first Ratchet and Clank game, which I always loved. And they have the Disco Ball again. And they have Mr. Zurkon, which is my favorite. And they have this new fucking Tentacle of Doom type Rift Terror thing that you throw in the sky and it destroys all the enemies. Tentacles come out from the dark hole and start, you know, tearing people apart. And I love that weapon. And if you use all those in the right combination, it makes a great battle strategy to defeat the bosses in the game. Now, I found a few glitches which either made me not able to process through the game, or made me fall through floors and walls, or made allies disappear. But this can easily be fixed by getting yourself killed. Very easy. And the game experience is not ruined. It's all awesome. It's just amazing. Now, the visuals. They are amazing as ever. They are so colorful, and it makes environments beautiful, and it just makes it fun to run across. Now, for the glitches, you know, there's some parts where Alistair would disappear when he's supposed to be there. You know, he would get stuck in one place, and, you know, he wouldn't progress through, and you would go without him, but you can't beat the level without him. You know what I'm trying to say? And, you know, but there's a great twist at the end. The story, after you defeat Nefarious, there's a huge twist at the end, and I'm not going to ruin it for anyone, because that's what makes this game beautiful and just amazing. And that's my favorite part about the game, the epic storyline. Well, anyway, yeah, this was my review. I actually give this a 9 out of 10 deep thoughts. And the reason why it doesn't get a perfect out of 10 is because the glitches, you know, there was parts when he would jump and he would not be able to jump. It would just, you know, sometimes it would be a little, you know, messed up-ish. Anyway, yeah, because you do a lot of jumping at the very end. But it's an amazing game, I have to say. And if you haven't played this one, and you did not play the very first one for the PS3, I say play that one. Then if you have online for it, go to the PSN network and download the second downloadable content, which is supposed to be a 6-hour game of Ratchet and Clank based between the first game and Crack in Time. And then go ahead for Crack in Time, because you'll not understand the story in the second one on why they're Ratchet and Clank are separated. You would not understand why unless you played the first game. So go ahead and play the whole series if you haven't. There's just an amazing series, and you'll love it if you play it. And, you know, I'm just wondering why Pixar don't join up with these guys and make an epic, funny comedy animation movie, because, you know, it would just be awesome to see a Ratchet and Clank movie. I mean, come on, if you agree with me, thumbs is up. Thumbs it up. But anyway, this is my review, and thanks for watching. This is DPW Gaming with a Deep Thought review. please subscribe for more playthroughs and reviews that come up in the future. Thanks and peace.
I know. So much for clean underwear.